You're sitting on the couch watching football highlights, scrolling through clips of impossible goals, bicycle kicks, last-minute winners, and stadiums erupting as one name echoes through the speakers: Cristiano Ronaldo. At some point, a strange thought appears in your mind. How does someone actually become Cristiano Ronaldo? Not just a professional player, not just a famous athlete, but one of the most relentless competitors the sport has ever seen. From the outside, the story always looks simple: talent, fame, millions of fans. But when you look closer, the reality behind that success is very different. Because Ronaldo didn't follow the comfortable road, he followed the difficult one. And the difficult road always comes in stages. Every story begins somewhere small, long before the Champions League nights and the worldwide fame. Cristiano Ronaldo grows up on the island of Madeira in Portugal. It's a beautiful place surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, but it isn't known for producing global football superstars. His family lives a modest life. His father works as a kit man for a small local football club, and his mother works long hours to support the household. Money is tight and opportunities are limited, but football is everywhere. Ronaldo spends hours kicking a ball through narrow streets, playgrounds, and small fields. What people notice early is not just talent, it's intensity. When Ronaldo plays, he plays like every match matters. Losing makes him furious. Winning means everything. That hunger becomes the first ingredient of the journey. Level 1 begins during those childhood years on Madeira. At this stage, Ronaldo is simply another kid learning the game. His job is simple: play, practice, repeat. But while many kids treat football like an afternoon activity, Ronaldo treats it like a mission. When games end, he keeps practicing. Extra dribbling, extra shooting, extra time with the ball. The reward at this stage is improvement. The risk is that dreams often disappear here. Thousands of kids love football. Very few ever move beyond local fields. Still, Ronaldo continues pushing forward, and eventually his talent becomes impossible to ignore. Level 2 arrives when Ronaldo is 12 years old. Sporting Lisbon, one of Portugal's biggest clubs, offers him a place in their academy. For most kids, this sounds like a dream, but it comes with a difficult price. Accepting the offer means leaving Madeira and moving to Lisbon alone. At 12 years old, he leaves his family and everything familiar behind. The role changes instantly. Ronaldo is no longer a local talent playing with friends. He becomes a young player inside one of the most competitive academies in the country. The reward is access to elite coaching, better facilities, and professional development. The risk is loneliness and pressure. Many young players struggle with homesickness and the intense environment of academy life, but Ronaldo refuses to step back. Instead, he works harder. Level 3 begins inside Sporting's academy. Ronaldo quickly discovers another challenge. He is extremely skinny compared to many other players. Strong defenders push him off the ball easily, and physical matches become difficult. Instead of complaining, he reacts the only way he knows how: more work. After official training ends, he stays longer. Sprint drills, balance training, ball control exercises, strength training. Slowly things begin to change. His speed increases. His footwork improves. Defenders who once pushed him aside now struggle to catch him. Then, Level 4 introduces a serious obstacle. At 15 years old, doctors discover Ronaldo has an irregular heartbeat. For many young athletes, this could end a career before it even begins. The situation requires surgery, and suddenly, the dream of becoming a professional footballer looks uncertain. But the procedure succeeds, and Ronaldo returns to training shortly afterward. For most people, that experience would create fear or hesitation. For Ronaldo, it does the opposite. It strengthens his determination. If anything, the setback makes him more focused. Level 5 begins when Ronaldo earns a place in Sporting Lisbon's first team. Now the environment is completely different. These are grown professionals, faster and stronger than anything he faced before. During a friendly match against Manchester United, something unexpected happens. Ronaldo delivers an incredible performance, constantly attacking defenders and creating problems with his speed and skill. After the match, several Manchester United players reportedly tell their coach that the club should sign this young winger. Soon after, Ronaldo moves to England. Level 6 starts in the Premier League, one of the toughest competitions in football. English defenders are physical and relentless. Early in his career, critics say Ronaldo has style but lacks efficiency. They see stepovers and tricks, but they question whether he can become a consistent goal scorer. Instead of ignoring those comments, Ronaldo turns them into motivation. His training routine becomes even more intense. Strength sessions in the gym, endless shooting drills, constant practice of free kicks. Gradually, the results begin to change. Goals appear more frequently. Assists increase. the flashy young winger begins transforming into a complete attacking player. Level 7 marks the explosion. During the 2007 to 2008 season, Ronaldo scores more than 40 goals for Manchester United. His performances help the club win major trophies, and he earns the Ballon d'Or, the award given to the best player in the world. For many players, this would represent the peak of their career. For Ronaldo, it becomes the beginning of a new challenge. Level 8 arrives when Real Madrid signs him for a world record transfer. The expectations are enormous. Millions of fans expect immediate success. At the same time, another superstar dominates global football, Lionel Messi. The rivalry between the two players defines an entire era. Season after season, they compete for goals, trophies, and individual awards. Ronaldo responds the only way he knows how: work harder. Training becomes even more disciplined. Fitness routines become stricter. His determination to improve never fades. And this is where the real truth appears. Talent may start the journey, but obsession drives it forward. Ronaldo's daily routine revolves around preparation. Training sessions, recovery, nutrition, sleep, and constant focus on performance become the rhythm of his life. While fans see celebrations, goals, and trophies, the foundation of those moments is built during quiet hours of work that most people never see. Eventually, every career produces defining moments: finals, decisive matches, pressure-filled nights where preparation meets opportunity. Ronaldo repeatedly delivers in those situations: important goals in Champions League matches, leadership during difficult games, and the ability to perform under enormous pressure strengthen his reputation as one of the most determined competitors in football history. So what created Cristiano Ronaldo? It wasn't just talent. It was the combination of relentless work, absolute belief in his potential, and the willingness to endure pressure that most people try to avoid. Remove any one of those elements, and the story changes completely. And now we return to you, still sitting on the couch watching highlight reels and wondering how careers like this are even possible. Maybe the real question isn't how Ronaldo became great. Maybe the real question is how many people are willing to chase something with that level of discipline. So here's the question: is Cristiano Ronaldo best described as A, pure talent, B, relentless work ethic, or C, an obsession with improvement that never switches off? Write A, B, or C in the comments. And maybe that's the real reason Ronaldo's story fascinates so many people, because when you remove the trophies, the headlines, and the millions of fans, what remains is something surprisingly simple: a kid with a football who refused to stop improving. Every year, thousands of young players dream about becoming professionals, but most of those dreams disappear the moment the road becomes difficult and the sacrifices become real. Cristiano Ronaldo faced that same road again and again, leaving home at 12, proving critics wrong in England, and carrying the pressure of global fame for years. Instead of slowing down, he turned every obstacle into motivation, pushing himself with more training, more discipline, and more focus. The goals and trophies are what the world sees, but the real story is the work behind them. And that might be the real secret of greatness: improvement that never stops. Because in the end, how can we possibly finish a Ronaldo story without the most iconic celebration of them all?